Assalamu alaikum. You are listening Radio Sada, Hurriyat, Jammu Kashmir. I am Ibn Salam with Kashmir Update. In Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, the horrific tales of cruel methods employed by Indian troops in Sopore town during the last 3 days have shaken the entire territory. Reports gleaning from Sopore have revealed that brutal Indian troops, under a sinister plan, cordoned off the entire town, right from Arampora to Batpora, picked more than 100 teenage boys, made them to stand in a line and started beating them mercilessly. As per evidences gathered by the International Forum for Justice and Human Rights, Indian troops from Seelu Watlab and Amargarh camps participated in the operation that started on Saturday to intimidate and harass the locals. Dozens of boys fell unconscious and they were denied medical treatment, and if anybody asked for shifting them to hospitals, he was also beaten. The boys were forced to chant slogans like Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram. All the victims are reported to be bedridden, and the fear is so much that the local media has completely blacked out the terror acts of occupational forces for fear of vengeance. Every house has an injured person in the town. International Forum for Justice and Human Rights Chairman Mohammad Hassan Ondo, in a statement, appealed to Amnesty International, Asia Watch, International Court of Justice, International Committee of Red Cross and other organizations to send teams to visit Sopore and get first-hand information about the havoc wreaked by Indian forces on Sopore inmates. Meanwhile, a delegation of Jammu and Kashmir Muslim League visited the houses of martyrs Mudassir and Khurshid Ahmed in Dangarpora and Brat Kalan areas of Sopore and expressed solidarity with the victim families. People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration, at a meeting held at Farooq Abdullah's Gupkar residence in Srinagar today, decided to attend the so-called all-party meeting called by Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi in New Delhi on Thursday. Talking to media persons after the meeting, Farooq Abdullah said the alliance's stance was clear and there was no change in it. Mehbooba Mufti said that she was going with the demand of the restoration of Article 370 and 35A. She urged Modi government to settle the Kashmir dispute through talks with Pakistan. Various Sikh organizations, including Sikh Intellectualist Circle Jammu and Kashmir, Shiromani Akali Dal, Jammu and Kashmir Sikh Council, International Sikh Federation, Sikhs Future in J&K and Sikh Students Federation, addressing a joint press conference in Jammu, demanded restoration of special status of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir to its pre-5th August 2019 position. In response to the announcement by People's Alliance for Gupkar Declaration to attend the so-called Delhi meeting on Thursday, the Jammu and Kashmir National Front, Tehreek-e-Wahdat-e-Islami and Islami Tanzim-e-Azadi in their statements in Srinagar said that India had a worse history of broken promises and betrayals, but now Kashmiris would not be deceived and would continue their struggle till the completion of the martyrs' mission. London-based distinguished Kashmiri intellectual Sayyid Inayatullah Indrabi, in a series of tweets, termed India's invite for talks to the political leaders of Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir as an open admission by the Modi government of its total defeat in pushing for a complete annexation of the disputed territory post-5th August 2019. An analytical report by Kashmir Media Service, based on the views of political analysts, said that in recent years, India's grave agenda to destabilize Pakistan has taken more momentum as the country is the only impediment to the Indian agenda of colonizing occupied Jammu and Kashmir. In this regard, the analysts said, along with other components, India has been using information war as a major hybrid tool against Pakistan. And this is for now. Have a good night and keep listening Radio Sada, Hurriyat, Jammu Kashmir.